Oh man, I'm hungry. Where can we get some breakfast?
Kevin Smith, it's a household name that we all know from both behind and in front of the camera with films like Dogma, Clerks, Jay and Silent Bob, and now he's made your fast food fantasies a reality by opening up a Mooby's. Kevin, I'm so excited to chat with you. How you doing?
So good, excellent to chat with you. My only regret about opening a fast foodery or a ghost kitchen fast foodery up in Toronto is that I can't be there for it.
It's so amazing to see the response on social media. So many people posting photos, at the pop-ups. What was the catalyst for you to say, all right, I'm going to bring back this little piece of nostalgia?
To bring it into the real world is like checking some imaginary bucket list where I'm like, wow, we also had a fake fast food joint as well. But it comes at a time where I guess a lot of restaurants could use it. Somebody was like, oh man, this is a gross publicity stunt. But I'm like, publicity stunts are when you're publicizing something, you have something to promote. This ain't that. Like in all the cases that we've done movies, except for the one in Los Angeles, it was at the behest of a restaurant owner. Not only does it serve my ego and like, yay, I've got to see my make pretend fast food joint come to real life. There's also something insanely satisfying about knowing that it helps restaurants right now.
What makes a perfect burger for Kevin Smith?
I'm so plain Jane. I leave the lettuce off, no tomatoes, no pickles. I'm patty, bread, sauce, depending on what it is, vegan cheese on top of the burger, but no accoutrements, nothing to fancy it up.
If anyone watches your movies, Mooby's has had some sort of appearance in a handful of them. So would you say that you almost kind of created a shared cinematic universe of sorts, even before Marvel was a thing, by having these little sort of references and scenes?
Yeah, for years people have been like, hey man, you did the Marvel Universe for the Marvel Universe. All your movies were connected. And I was like, well, to be fair, I stole that from Marvel Comics. All their comics were connected. So that at the end of the day, the movies just stole their device back.
I mean, Clerks, it was that movie that people resonated with. And I think it was the fact that you really hit the note at the time, the idea of like being slacker and people kind of writing, slackers off or Gen Xers. But I find it very interesting because now it's kind of gone to the millennial route. Could you imagine sort of like a modern day take or reboot of sorts of Clerks?
At the end of the day, Clerks is just a workplace comedy. And we had like almost 10 seasons of that with The Office, and like before Clerks even existed, Mary Tyler Moore technically is a workplace comedy. The only problem with like doing a reboot of Clerks is like, I go into convenience stores now, man, and there are robots. Half of Clerks, of course, was a convenience store. The other half was a video store. Video stores don't even exist anymore, man. So it would have to be drastically different.
Okay, so now obviously as we wrap up the final few weeks of 2020, a lot of people have been having a lot of time on their hands. So how have you been passing time?
I, like everybody else, I've been spending a lot of time binging stuff all over the place. Naturally, I'm a big Mandalorian fan. They're killing it on that show. I dove into The Crown because I was only interested in season 4, the most recent season about like Princess Diana, because I was alive for all that stuff. But I loved it so much that I was like, let me go back and watch season 3. And then me and the wife went back and watched season 1 and 2. So we watched it way out of order. But that was an incredible watch.
Kevin Smith.
I'll get mine. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, that's just like, that's next level. You got the Sideshow collectibles version.
They sent it to me. They sent it to me free. This is the benefit of 26 years of Silent Bob.
Thank you for chatting. Cheers to Mooby's. Cheers to you.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.